Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today what I'm going to be bringing you is some more FIFA 22 starter squads. Today what I have for you is a 10,000 coin Ligue 1 Day 1 starter squad. Now if you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe if you are new as well, check out the TikTok as well for a more shortened down version of this if you guys just want to see the team and the players in a little bit less detail. The link to that is down in the description down below, but let's waste no further time and get on with today's video. Now we are going to start out then with the goalkeeper, and I have gone with Walter Benitez. Now the Ligue 1 is a league where there has actually been a few clubs that have released their ratings. I think there's 4 or 5 clubs maybe in the league, and in most other leagues it's 2, potentially 3 at the absolute maximum. But Walter Benitez, he's had a -1 downgrade from last season. As I said in the previous videos, goalkeepers on this game, they're not the greatest, so it doesn't really matter who you get with to start with. He's 6'3" as well, so that's a decent height. His best stat is them 83 reflexes, but I don't really want to spend too much time talking about a goalkeeper when he's just fairly average, to be honest with you. At right back, I have gone with Paul Lirola. 6 foot was what he was on FIFA 21. He's had a +5 upgrade as well from last FIFA. He was a 71 rated right midfielder, so he's now converted back to a right wing back. Medium high work rates, which I think he's very good. Right footed, 3-star, 3-star. We don't have any in-game stats, but his pace is alright. He just looks like a very well-rounded card. His shooting's not great, but that doesn't really matter for a right back. If you put a shadow or something or an anchor on him, you can have yourself a bog standard, decent little right back to start out with. Over at centre back then, firstly I have gone with William Saliba. Now he was actually in Ligue 1 last season, but he was with OGC Nice. He is now with Marseille. The actual whole-back 4 is from Marseille. I believe their ratings did actually get released today. I'm currently recording this at 8:45 at night on Sunday evening, but the standout stat for me for William Saliba is that 70 pace. He's got a fantastic card to say he's only 75 rated. On FIFA 21 he was 6'4" and had medium high work rates, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Right footed, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. 70 pace, as I said, is absolutely fantastic. 76 defending and 77 physical as well. He's not the end of the world. His passing and dribbling is not terrible considering he is 6'4". So I think William Saliba, he might be one of the slightly more expensive players in this team, but I can't see him being any more than 1,000 coins, to be honest with you. 70 pace, if you can get him in your team, he's 75 rated, so it'll be very common as well. You guys might even pack him. And partnering him then, I have gone with Alvaro Gonzalez Ceberon. Now once again, medium high work rates. He was 6 foot on FIFA 21. He's had a -4 downgrade in his pace. His rating has stayed the same. 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. But if Saliba's got the pace, Alvaro is in here for that defensive ability and his physicality as well. Fantastic in both them departments. Dribbling and passing is not the greatest, but he just kind of, overall, I think there will be better ones that you'll be able to find once the full database gets released. But as I said, there's only been about 5 clubs that have released their ratings. But I don't think Alvaro is too bad at all. He might not have the pace, but his defending and physical is definitely fantastic. Even 64 pace, it's not the end of the world for a day 1 centre-back. Over at left back then, I have gone with Jordan Marvey. Had a -1 downgrade from FIFA 21. The highlight for me though is that 5-star weak foot, which I think is fantastic. 5'9", high medium work rates, left footed, 3-star skills, 5-star weak foot is what he had on FIFA 21. Now he might have had a -1 downgrade, but his pace and shooting has stayed the same. His passing's gone down by 1, his dribbling's gone down by 2, his physical's actually gone up by 1, and his defending has gone down by 1. Again, a bit like Paul Mikel Liralo. Just like a bog standard left back, to be honest with you. Okay pace, defending and physical is pretty decent for a fullback. His dribbling is quite good as well for a left back, non-rare, so it will be quite common in your guys' packs. But for a starting left back, I think if you're getting a 5-star weak foot left back, it's not going to be the end of the world at all. Moving on then to the midfield. Firstly, we are going to go with the former Manchester United man, Ander Herrera. Pretty decent, well-rounded card. On FIFA 21, he was 6 foot, had high work rate, which I do like as a central midfielder. Right footed, 3-star skills, not the end of the world. 4-star weak foot is pretty decent as well, so he can do it on both feet. His pace isn't the greatest, but his passing, dribbling, defending and physical is very nice. His shooting's not exactly terrible either, so he might be your more holding defensive midfielder, and I think he'll do a very good job to start with. And partnering him then, I have gone with Tedji Savania. Again, a little bit like Herrera. Very, very well rounded, but it excels massively in that passing and dribbling stats. 83 passing, 82 dribbling. That is very, very nice. He's 5'8", had high medium work rates, was right footed, had 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot on FIFA 21, so a very, very good card. His pace is probably the only thing that slightly lets him down, so you could maybe put a hunter on him. I don't think a basic would be too bad either, but 4-star, really good at passing and dribbling as well, which we do like to see. And then in that central attacking midfielder role, I have gone with, I believe, the only rare player, rare gold card that there will be in this video. I think he's the first one that I've actually used so far, to be honest with you. Again, a little bit like Savanier. His pace and shooting is not the greatest, but it's pretty decent. His passing and dribbling are the two main stats. Very, very good in them areas. As we all know with Draxler, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. He is 6'2", which I don't really like as a cam. You could maybe swap him and Savanier around if that's something that you do favour. He had medium work rates as well, which I don't think is the end of the world for a cam, but high medium preferably. But I'm sure with the right instructions, it wouldn't be the end of the world. 66 physical, again, not really ideal, but that's being upgraded by 3 from FIFA 21. His rating has stayed the same. I think he will be one of the more expensive players in this video, just because I think it'll be slightly harder to pack with him being with him not being a non-rare, sorry. So I think he might be slightly more expensive, maybe about 2,000, 3,000 coins, something like that. But I still think you guys will be able to get him in your teams. Over on the right hand side then of the front three, I have gone with Sengi's Under. I probably butchered his name, but on FIFA 21 he was at 78 rated, so he's had a -1 downgrade. I believe he was with Roma and Leicester last season. He's 5'8", had medium work rates, left footed, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, which isn't the end of the world. His pace is alright, his dribbling's pretty decent, his shooting and passing as well is not the end of the world. There wasn't really many options on this right hand side, to be honest with you. There wasn't really many options in a few positions like centre back. Striker was one where I thought there wasn't really many options. To be honest with you, the whole front three, there really wasn't many options, so he's the best of a bad bunch, to be honest with you. But I feel like he'll do the job. 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, as I said. You put a hunter on him, you've got yourself an okay day one right winger. Up front then, I have gone with Gaetan Laborde. Now on FIFA 21 he was 5'11", had high medium work rates, left footed, 3-star. He has had a +4 upgrade. He was with Montpellier last FIFA, but that upgrade has done him very, very nice. His pace has gone up by 7, shooting's gone up by 3, his passing's gone up by 7, his dribbling's gone up by 4, defending's gone up by 6, and his physical has gone up by 3. So he might have only had a +4 on the overall, but a lot of his stats have gone up very, very nice. He's a very, very well-rounded striker, good physical, decent pace. His dribbling and passing's pretty nice as well. His shooting's very good as well. So I think as an all-round striker, he's going to have it all, to be honest with you. He's 5'11", so he's not exactly the shortest. I don't think people will be going for them 6'6" sort of centre-back, so he might win headers at times. As we know, we don't know what the meta is, so I couldn't really tell you. You know, crossing might be the meta, pace usually is the meta though, so I don't think 77 pace is the end of the world. You put a hunter on him, I think that boosts it to 87 pace, which I think would be very, very nice. As I said though, there wasn't really many options to go with, to be honest with you. And finally, completing the team, I have gone with Amine Harit. Now I believe he was in the Bundesliga last season, I want to say, with Schalke. He has had a -2 downgrade from his card last season. He's also had a position change. He was a central attacking midfielder. He's now been moved out to a left midfielder. On FIFA 21, he was 5'11", had high medium work rates, right footed, 5-star skills, so you guys who enjoy your skills will enjoy this player. 3-star weak foot as well, which is not the end of the world. His pace is alright, his shooting and passing isn't the greatest, his dribblings are pretty decent as well. His defending and physical is really, really poor. So the only reason why he's really in this team is, one, because he was one of 2 options. It's either him or Payet, who has less than 70 pace, so we didn't really want to go with him. But he's got good dribbling and he has that 5-star skill move. So if you guys are going to enjoy your skills, I'm sure when more players get released, yeah, I think this will be, the front three is definitely some positions where you should look to improve really quick. I'd say Harit, Under, Laborde, and then maybe even Alvaro probably do need to be some of them positions you need to be looking at to upgrade from this team. But here is how it would look in a 4-3-3 brackets 4 formation. I think it'd be pretty decent starter team. You know, day one you look to improve Alvaro, then you maybe go for a Harit improvement, then maybe an Under, and you slowly build on that there. I wouldn't recommend going with Ligue 1 sorry, to start with. I think the Ligue 1 team that I built for you guys yesterday, make sure you check that out if you haven't already, will probably do you a lot better, and you got some better upgrades and all that sort of stuff. We all know the sort of players though who are in Ligue 1, but I think most of these players will be out of your reach to start with. If you look a bit further down, some of these players will be a bit more realistic. I think Kimpembe will be quite expensive, but you could maybe get a Bernat, an Idrissa Gana Gueye, a Paredes, a Pereira. There is some decent options in here. Lucas Paqueta, decent. Yilmaz, you could have gone with Mandanda, Andre. Like, there is some decent options in the league. You know, Delors I think would be a really good card, but obviously for the 10,000 coin budget, you're not really going to fit him into your team. Renato Sanchez still hanging about in the League One, and I think there will be some decent options out there. You know, if you can get rid of Alvaro and get Diallo in, you're already improving 74 pace. So that is where I am going to leave today's video. If you have enjoyed, a like as always will be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. Let me know down in the comments below what is a budget and a league that you guys would like to see me do for another one of these. The early access, I believe, does come out on Wednesday, so by the time the next video comes out, early access will be out, so we might actually have some proper FIFA 22 content. But I just wanted to do some starter squads for you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you check out the TikTok, and I shall see you all in the next video. Peace.